Sagittarius. Hello, my Sag Risings. Last week was definitely a tough week for you. Done talking, done acting, done talking, done moving. It was all about taking action. And now we have this wonderful happy home. So, what developed last week, Mrs. Sagittarius? You carried a message of passion, but you were holding on a little bit. So, okay, so Sagittarius, after that reading last week, you were like, no, bitch, no, I'm not leaving this situation. I'm going to make it work. I'm not done talking. I'm going to create a happy home no matter what is going on, because you're holding on, right? So you're holding on to something that you've created, which is amazing. Look, you got all these beautiful creations. But if you don't keep creating, you got nothing more to sell. So those are only things that you got, and you don't want to create no more, but you're not letting go of those either. So this is a message of passion. Like, you definitely still feel passionate about what you've created, but are you willing to create more? Are you willing to go the distance to take it to the next level? Because talking ain't doing it, my friend. Um, Bitching ain't doing it. Crying ain't doing it. Look, Queen of Cups, you're outside of your emotions. So Sag Rising, you're not tapping into your emotions right now. You're outside of them. So you're not a queen. You're not stepping into greatness. You're holding on to that ideal of happy home, and it's not there anymore, I don't think. From last week's reading, it was definitely something that was not there anymore. So how are you going to proceed forward, Sagittarius? Why are you not jumping on board with this? What is the hang up for you other than the holding on? So what is it that you're holding on to? What is it that you're seeing that's no longer relevant? And how do you shift that perspective? You're really, really struggling to let this go. Hey, you're really, really not wanting to leave the situation. So is it fear, my Saggies? You fear on moving in a new direction? You're freaking out about what it looks like outside of that? So yeah, your masculine side is definitely cold as ice. So Sag Risings, speaking to females, my female risings, tell me about this king that is in your world. Cold as a cucumber. So it's taking away your courage to leave. Is he in your head? Sag Risings, are you caught in a relationship that somebody is in your head and making you feel like you're not going to be able to leave for whatever reason? Because you're holding on to an ideal that isn't there. They're holding on to an ideal that isn't there. And now it's making you afraid to leave. Just before this reading, I was starting to feel like a threatening ominous was around. Somebody's in your head. Somebody's in your head talking smack. They're speaking to you and saying things to you in a way that is causing you to not, it's immobilizing you. It's causing you to lose confidence in yourself. And you know what? This is an energy of somebody that has something over you and you can't let go. You know what, Sag Risings? If someone has something on you and that is what's holding you or tying you to a situation, out yourself. The best thing to do is out yourself. The minute you out yourself, you take the power away from them. So if they're holding something over you that it seems so unbelievably, you cannot absolutely, call up this person and explain what happened. If they're, if this guy is, holding something over you because, 20 years ago you slept with your best friend's husband and you don't want to tell your best friend. Now is the time to fucking tell your best friend, because this guy is going to destroy you if you don't tell your best friend. So you're better off telling your best friend and having that fallout than this fallout. That's just an example, but that's what's coming to mind. Whatever he has on you, it's going to destroy you in the end. So you got to out yourself. in a situation. That's the only way it takes power away. So yes, he could still have power over you. Energetically, he could definitely be causing some shitstorm within your psyche. Don't think you're crazy. And I see you, and I see what's happening, and I'm telling you, go and out yourself. Go and seek help, right? Find a woman's shelter and get into a place where you feel safe, right? Run home to your mom, run home to a best friend, whatever, but get to a situation where you feel safe so that you can continue, like you can start moving forward. So the minute you're out of his energy, what's going to happen is it probably will get worse before it gets better for you energetically. But if you hold strong to who you are and where you're going, right? Which you're holding on to an ideal here. If you switch that ideal up and hold on to something else, which is yourself, then you'll make it through, right? So have balance, right? Have it, you know what? That's probably balance being knocked off. And then you know what? We got put down the burden on the bottom of the deck. So it really is time for you, Sagittarius, to get out of this situation. This isn't your own thoughts causing this mayhem like I thought it was last week. It actually is somebody that is getting into your head and really wreaking havoc. Sisters, pray. It's time, sisters, to reach up to your highest power and ask for the guidance to get out of the situation you are in. Because if you don't have the courage and strength to do it, your spirit guides will absolutely move you in the right direction. And again, Sagittarius risings, if there is something seriously going on that you can't get through yourself and you need someone to talk to, reach out. If this resonates with you, I can assure you, if you message me and say, hey, I'm a Sag rising and I'm in a mess, I will talk you through everything you need to, because I've been through it. I've been there. I've done that. I know how it feels.